I just noticed everybody, not everybody, some people are putting their, showing their EDC carry setup and everything like that. So I'm kind of doing mine. I use a backpack. Some people use other things, smaller things. I'm actually a big fan of the idea of a fanny pack, but for one, I don't think I can get my wife to be like, yeah, I carry a fanny pack. But for two, I don't think I would. I carry a lot of bigger things a little bit, so it's better just to have this off body a little bit, so I can just put this in my truck or in my car, backseat of my car or something like that. So this is my everyday thing. It's a backpack, just a standard day pack. So I'll start with the outside of it. Some of this stuff is it depends on what's going on. If I'm at work, this is on my belt. A lot of times this would be in my pocket or something similar to this. I have a lot of options for this. And this would be in my pocket a lot of times, but sometimes I'm dressed up a little bit or something like that, and I don't maybe want to have all this, so I'll still just clip it. I love this MOLLE webbing and everything like that, so that way you can still have it fast. You don't have to hop inside here or try to remember which pocket you threw it in. You can just grab it. So this one is a Thorfire. It's about 1100 lumens. It's got a strobe. You just double click it, kind of. It's got a strobe feature. And then it's got, low, medium, then like really bright, then really bright. So this thing actually, it heats up. You can actually see it through my hand. It heats up a lot. It actually kind of burns. So you got to be careful. I actually usually keep it there at that setting, so that way it doesn't heat up because it'll shut down. This one is the Cold Steel Voyager with a Tonto tip, whatever way you pronounce it. This here is the SOG multi-tool. They have a whole bunch of them. This one I think is the Power Lock, yeah. So it's nice, smooth one-hand opening. It's got these that cover the tools up, and the tools got your pretty standard tools. Your saw, your file, all Phillips screwdriver, all of the above. It's got a mechanism here that kind of magnifies your gripping power. It's got like a seatbelt cutter kind of thing. I use that for most of my cutting. And then it's actually got a 1/8 socket driver. So I have a few sockets in there for doing lights. I'm a truck driver, so I have to do lights on trailers and stuff. And some of them are rubber, but some of them are bolted in. So I gotta unbolt them. So I use this for that. And it's actually got a blasting cap crimper and a wire crimper. I don't know who's using a blasting cap crimper, but obviously it's catered to military type people. So another advantage of this MOLLE webbing is these shades. I got a case that'll unclip here. These are Cold Steel battle shades. I've got a few of these. And I can switch. I can put these on. I can take my eyeglasses off, throw it in here. It's got a soft lining. It's got an extra pocket here for this, and there's other kinds of cases you can get like this that do this. One Tigris is one that allows you that uses Velcro, and you can just put that down into there and snap it, and it has a snap. That one Tigris actually has one where you can run it vertically as well, where you can snap it in vertically. And I think that's a good way to keep your glasses. You usually need them relatively on and off, so you don't want to have to climb in and out of your backpack all the time to get to it. This pocket is my Sirius radio, which I haven't found a way to permanently hook up into my truck yet. Reading material. Today, it's Zachariah Sitchin's 12th Planet. I got reading material, I got a bag of tea in there, just kind of leftovers from other stuff. I got a water filter, because you never know when you're going to be broke down. You need water. I've had to dig out, I've had to do all sorts of stuff, dig out of being stuck. So, a folding shovel. This is SOG as well. I had an option. I had $11 to spend. So this thing is small, but it's high carbon steel and it's well made. Come on, cat. It's high carbon steel and it's well made. I had a choice between that and a bigger one that was made in China. So I went with this one. If you want a bigger one, you'll spend a little bit more money, but you'll be good looking at Ames or Gerber. But this, I think, was really good for the price. And the smaller one means I'm throwing it into a little pack like this. Got more reading material to fight boredom. Mark Twain. I got extra filters for this filter. This is Survivor filter. It's actually who made this backpack as well. And I got extra filters for this in case I need that. So you never know when you're gonna need water. I don't have a first aid kit. I have one, it's mandatory in my truck, but I want to find one that has a MOLLE pouch I can put on the outside of there, because I don't really have room on the inside. I got a portable CB radio. This is made by Uniden. Channel 9's your emergency frequency. Yeah, so I can get a hold of emergencies or listen to any threats. I keep a pair of moccasins. I know that sounds weird, but you never know, you're gonna screw up your shoes or get them soaked or something. You need some sort of shoe to wear. So, plus, like I said, this is also a pack I use for hiking. So there's gonna be some stuff that I use for that in there too. That's for the shovel. I keep that, again, in case. This is just a kettle. This is made by GSI, but it's basically a kettle with a little couple bowls and a spork. So if I'm broken down or snowed in somewhere, I just want to put together like a wilderness tea or something, or boil something. If I manage to kill something, I can boil it. There's that. So yeah, I keep a water bottle, a little bit of food in here. Got some extra tea bags and stuff. I don't have a first aid kit. That's one of the things I'm missing, which I will fix. But that's what I have for my everyday carry currently.